the Bleacher Report came out with the best value contracts for each and every NFL team. Best value contract for the Cleveland Browns, Wyatt Teller.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good choice. One of the best guards in football. And you look on the other side of J.C. Tretter there at the left guard, you're paying Joel Bitonio. Honestly, his contract has kind of become more valuable over the years too, based on when you extended him. So, but you compare those two and what you're paying Wyatt Teller, as I believe it was a 5th round pick. That's pretty good value. The other one, look, the obvious one is it's Baker Mayfield, right? You're still, even when he gets to that 5th-year option, that's still a bargain for a starting quarterback. So those starters on rookie deals, especially if you feel like you can win big with them, that's always a bargain. But Wyatt Teller's up there. Maybe Kareem Hunt is up there even after that extension. The Browns still have some guys, Denzel Ward, until he signs an extension. They've got some guys on some real valuable contracts.
The thing we've talked about a couple of times is the front office with Andrew Berry. How big of an advantage is it to have those guys managing the cap in an area where the cap's going up? You've got a number of guys you want to extend, and you got to keep it all within the framework. I mean, they're going to earn their money, and they're going to prove exactly, what their thought process is over the next couple of years.
Yeah, the one thing you don't have to worry about with them, we'll always talk about talent evaluation and hitting draft picks, signing free agents, and so far that's all off to a great start. But you'll never have to worry about Paul DePodesta, Andrew Berry, who is going to finance, his right-hand man, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, who was in finance before he entered the 49ers and then, of course, came to Cleveland. These guys aren't going to screw up the cap. They aren't going to forget to carry a one. They aren't going to do something where you look and say, what are they thinking there financially? They're going to be really smart about contract structures. They're going to find every loophole. They're going to find every inefficiency and take advantage of it. And they're going to be able to manage this cap moving forward. So, I think it's fun sometimes to sit there and talk about the cap and project and see where guys fit. And I get that, but those guys, Ivy League educated, and there's more people in that front office with the same type of backgrounds. They're going to know how to handle this salary cap.
And the other thing, it's becoming very apparent as you look at it. They're not going to make the emotional decisions that a lot of fans are counting on. And I think Sheldon Richardson is an example of that. I think they wanted to keep him, and the money didn't add up.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to start setting the value at each position. The roster's a little weird now because you have so many young guys on those rookie deals. But now as extensions kick in, we're really going to get an idea of where they want to put their money, the positions that they really value. I think defensive tackle is pretty far down on that list. And so paying Sheldon Richardson as much money as he was making, even though they could afford it, and even though it was the final year of his deal, I just don't feel like they could stomach it. And they wanted that flexibility at a position that they don't necessarily value real highly. When it comes to Nick Chubb, right, they might extend him for reasons beyond the football field, what he means in the locker room, what he means to the fan base, but they're not going to do it in a careless way. And so that's kind of where they're going to strike that mix, I think. And what I like about Andrew Berry so far is, yes, he's an analytics, data-driven guy, but he's also got a scouting background, and you can't really put him in a box. He's going to do what he feels is right, whether it goes against kind of the analytics side or if it goes against the so-called football guy side. He's going to do what he believes is right for the organization.